peeps, it's Androcon. I'm actually going to start building something I've been needing for a little while, or actually just now kind of needed. I'm going to start building an implosion compressor. PLO. And right there it is. So I need a compressor, some steel machine hulls, advanced alloys, electronic circuits, all sorts of crap. So that's part of why I made that advanced alloy factory recently, because I wanted some of these and wanted to make it easier on myself, so I built that down there. So for that I'm going to need probably 8 standard machine casings, and so I went ahead and used aluminum plates since I got a bunch, and machine blocks, so pull those out I guess. And I'm going to need a bunch of reinforced machine casings as well. Now I'm going to use steel machine hulls and steel plates, but I actually could use some more steel machine hulls, and that's made with steel plates and these machine parts, which if you look at the recipe for that, it's 2 refined iron plates and an electronic circuit and an assembly machine will give you the machine parts. I just made a whole buttload of those up. So it doesn't take us that long to do that particular recipe either. So I'm going to go over here and just slap those in there for now, and I'll pull those out in a bit. Let me go ahead and work on this other recipe I got to do. So that's the wrong button and keys. Where's my... Oh, I thought I had my pocket crafting table on me. There it is. Somehow I end up throwing it in there. Alright. C for pocket crafting table. Alright, and that's my little compressor. So what else do I need for this? Need a compressor and 2 machine hulls. I think these 2 will work just fine. So let me just put this recipe over here. Machine hull, the compressor, advanced alloys, and I utterly and horribly forgot I needed a couple of couple circuits. Alright, let me just grab a couple of these. Alright, that will do said trick. So last place we were at in story time with Androcon, we were talking about my school days some time ago, and I think we were last at, say, 8th grade, 9th grade, something like that. So, I meant to not do that. Alrighty, I thought I had more stuff in there. Oh, I need a whole bunch more steel plates. Let me see if I actually have any of those made up. Yes, I do. Oh, sweet. I just need to make a little bit more of these. Oh, that steel plate, that there. So I need a total of 18. I'm going to have a little extra. Yeah, there we go. And that shall be plenty fine. So back in, I think it was 10th grade, I actually had a really cool shop class I enjoyed quite a bit. If you never had a shop class before, I highly recommend trying it out. It's a very good thing to have. If you're still in high school. If you're not in high school, well, it might be a little late now. Let's go ahead and build this thingy. So this is another one of those multi-block structures. This one's hollow in the center. And you gotta build it this specific shape though, with these kind of blocks. So you have to have the standard machine casings in the corners. All the rest of it is the reinforced machine casings. I probably better turn on the jetpack here. And I'm just going to put this all over the top right there. And oftentimes people sink these into the floors, but I'm not going to do that. I probably should have sunk it into the top floor up here instead, but oh well. And this one's simple. You just stick this thing right on top in the center. And it says it's good to go. Alright, so I had a really cool shop class quite some time ago. And really enjoyed myself. Which way should I put this? I don't even know. Okay, so TNT can go on the side. I guess it doesn't really matter since I'm going to hand feed it anyway. And I'm going to put this right here. Okay, that'll work. Didn't even need these cables. Didn't explode! Woohoo! Alright. And who knows if it has power. I can't tell right now. Now this thing needs an IT&T to continue. So in my shop class, we actually did a lot of things. We did a lot of woodworking, we did some welding, some design. We didn't do any real CAD, we did drafting, like on paper. I'm after a chest. And that should hopefully do the trick. And I'm going to stick that right there. With 2 fabricators here and here. Now, something fun and interesting happened during my welding class. Like, we had some interesting people. Like, some of them were a little on the derpy side. Some of them were just hilarious. There was this one guy that I actually ended up doing welding with, and he had, like, these frayed pants on. It's highly not recommended. I actually want TNT here. Especially when you're welding, I don't recommend ever wearing frayed pants. It's a disaster and just waiting for it to happen there. So yeah, this thing's going to go ahead and make me a whole bunch of TNT from everything I put in here. And I'll just go ahead and stick in the rest of this gunpowder. And this one over here, once I set it up, we'll take said TNT and turn it into iTNT. So there's me a whole crap ton of iTNT. And that should work quite nicely. I'll have a little extra right there. So, simple IT&T factory. I don't really need much of this stuff anyway. And I'm going to automate this thingy because you almost never need it for anything anyway. So, we were welding one day, just practicing welding, and he catches on fire. I am stomping him out. It's like, oh God, stop, stop, stop. What the hell are you kicking me for? Oh shit, get out, get out, get out. So he didn't know why I was kicking him suddenly. I started kicking at his heels. So I ended up, so we put him out. And then he goes back to welding. And he catches on fire again. I'm just stomping him away. So by the 3rd time he catches on fire and we stomp him out. His frays are almost gone on his pants. But he's pretty much had enough of welding for the day. I don't recommend welding with frayed pants for obvious reasons. So I'm actually going to make some plates. Plate, P-L-A-T, Iridium, I-R-I-D, Iridium plates, specifically. So I need to make that kind of Iridium alloy ingots with a bunch of Iridium, diamond dust, oh God, this is going to be expensive, and advanced alloy. Oh my God, advanced, how much do I even need? I want to be able to make it, but I don't really know if I got enough stuff to really pull it off. Let me actually go look, see how many Iridium I have. RRID. I made up a little bit more Iridium nuggets. I think I still got more going. Yeah, it's still making them in here. Alright, so I'm probably good on that. That's IRID. I got 25 Iridium ingots, so that'll do me for a little while. I don't need a whole lot. Let's go ahead and make up enough for that many, I guess. And then I need, what are these? Advanced alloy? Okay, there we go. And what was the other thing? Diamonds? Oh God, I think this is enough for 3. So 3 times 4 being 12. Okay. And I'll go and grind that. Actually, I'm going to grind that up down here. I'll just get that out of there. And grind those. Do you grind? It doesn't die. Darn, I thought it could grind diamonds. Crap. Fine. I won't grind my diamonds on it. That sucks. Now, other things I did when I was a kid, I actually thoroughly enjoyed model rocketry, strangely enough. It's a very neat little thing to do. Basically, model rocketry is cardboard tubes of specific sizes, fins super glued on, a special kind of a little rocket engine you can buy. They're fairly cheap, like $1 or $2 each one. They're very small, and they just fit in this little like 1-inch wide tube. And it's got this little igniter that's electric powered, and I had this little battery operated trigger, and you hook the whole thing up on a little launcher, hit the button, and the whole thing launches up into the air. And once the rocket is done, it poofs up like a huge bunch of smoke out the top. We get to shoot out the parachute, basically, and the nose of the nose cone pops off, and there's a parachute attached to the bottom. So I actually had 3 or 4 of these, and they were pretty cool. So I did this for a little while, not too long, like 2-3 years or something. I played around with those a bit, and those were quite interesting. Now, what do I need? Do I need a special thing to make this? Oh crap, I gotta use a rolling machine for it. Do I have one? No, I took it out. Rolling machine. Oh. So I actually had some interesting toys when I was a kid. I'm just gonna pop this thing down right here for the moment. Rolling machine. So, and I need this recipe here. Iridium. Okay, so I'll do this. There's the iridium. Oops. There's my iridium. And that there. Okay. Just go at it. Okay, well, I guess I gotta put it all in here. There we go. Now it's gonna do it. Got one too many in that. There we go. My iridium alloy ingots. We're finally actually getting to something rather expensive and difficult to make here. Let's go ahead and make up that third. I don't know if I need it for sure, but oh well. There we go. Iridium alloy ingots. Ridiculously expensive things. And let's just drop this in here and check to see if it works. So I got... Yep, it works. Uses some ITNT and some... mixed dark ashes too. Okay, that's how you get your plates. Now I was going to start working towards some advanced ADVAN. Advanced machine casings. Oh, crap. Now the reason why I wanted those is for the iridium plates here, which probably means I should make up another set or several. Oh god. Let's see what kind of iridium I've got. Alright. Alright, let's just alright. Like that. I probably need more. I'll just take these out, make up stuff. See what I end up with. Just takes a lot of these, doesn't it? Alright, so that's 1, 2, well fine. Let's put that away. And whip out third. Okay, I guess this is probably all the amount I'm going to be able to make for now. Diamonds. I need 3 diamonds. Total diamonds. I need 2 diamonds here. There we go. There's my 3 diamonds. Not in the compressor. I need this. So, what other was my hobbies? I did a lot of bike riding, to be honest. Mountain biking. I had quite I had a lot of time on the mountain bike. I even entered into a mountain bike race when I was a little kid. I was just old enough to be in the... I was just young enough to be in the kids' mountain bike race in my town. Actually, it wasn't a mountain bike. It was a regular street race. So, there was like 8 other kids, and we only had to run around the block, and whoever won actually got a new bike, which was pretty cool. I was probably in the best shape out of everybody there, because I'd actually spent an entire week and a half, like several hours a day, practicing, basically, getting my legs in great shape and stuff, just so I could win that race. And so we went there and had a good time and stuff, and then I get into the race, and my chain pops off literally feet away from the beginning line. I pretty much had that race in the bag. If it wasn't, I would have had pretty much had that in the bag if it wasn't for my chain popping off immediately. So I didn't even get 15 feet away from the start line. It just blew me away. I was so crushed. Spent a week preparing for it, and it went absolutely nowhere. That just sucks so hard. But fortunately, I knew the person that won, and, well, I had met him that day, really. And he had a really crappy bike that was just falling apart. Used, one of his family members gave it to him or something. And it was, he really needed a new bike, so he ended up getting a new bike out of it. So that at least was good news. I ended up going home crying anyway. I was so crushed. So it's one of those times to where I'd prepared for something tremendously, really put my heart and soul into it, and it just kicked me square in the shins. Sucks when that kind of thing happens. What else do I need here? I was gonna make... I need to start making something here. Oh god. Data storage? Oh, jeez. Stuff's expensive, and I need a bunch of these too. Chrome plates, data storage circuits, data controls. Oh, actually, this makes 4. Well, that's good news. It's a little cheaper than I thought. So I need to make this recipe several times anyway. Oh god, I'm not even sure how many of these I'm going to need for what I was going to do with them. What am I going to do? Okay, I guess I'll start on the data storage circuits. This makes one set of 4. And I need to make this thingy at least twice. So that's pretty cheap. Alright, so I need emeralds and advanced circuits. EME. Wow, I got a lot of emeralds. That should work. And advanced circuits. Got a lot of those too. How many is this for? 4 times? 8, 16, something like that. Get these out of here. Put those in there, and that should probably do me the trick. What else do I need? Where are you at? Oh, I need a bunch more advanced circuits. Let me just get those back. ADV. 3. Crap. I might have to make some more up. Let's see how many I got in here. 7? Oh, jeez. Okay, well, let's go ahead and... What I want to do is I want to upgrade this particular blast furnace so I can start making tungsten and tungsten steel and things. I'm not able to make that right now. I want to be able to make it. I'm actually needing to restock this thing. Let me restock this. Alright, so I need redstone, 2 things of redstone. I need lapis, 1 lapis, glow, 1 glowstone. That should restock this pretty well for now. Okay, and then I can just pull some out. Oh, actually I got some in here. That may actually be enough. And see if those things up here are done. How are you doing? It's going to take absolutely ages is what that's going to do. Alright, so let's go ahead and start on this, oh god, this thing. So I can go a couple of different routes. Titanium, steel, or advanced machine blocks. I could start on this. Let's see. Carbon plates. See how much carbon I got. CARB. I got a bunch of carbon cells I can start making stuff out of. That'll work. That'll work quite nice. Actually, let me get the rest of those carbon, since you need 9 of these to do anything with. So, just spread these things around a bit. Like so, and these will give you either raw carbon fiber meshes. It's probably not enough, but we'll see. 4. That's not going to get me very far at all, now is it? Compressor. Just compress those, would you? Coal. I got a lot of coal dust. That'll probably be a lot quicker, cheaper, and easier. There we go. 32 of these mofos, and then that's 16 of raw carbon fiber meshes. Alright, that'll take a little while to make, but not too long. That'll allow me to use some of these advanced alloys. Now I just got to make up a bunch of blocks, machine blocks. And this should be you. There. Pain in the butt. It should be quite nice. There we go. 3 of them, 4 of them. What do I gotta go in? Okay, let's start to get something done. Put that there, those here, not that, and this here. I'll give me some of these. Okay then. I'll just put these things over here. Put that there. I need to get a bunch of titanium plates and chrome plates. I don't even know how much of that I got. I really have no clue. Advanced machine blocks, okay. Titanium. Titanium plate. Oh, jeez, am I ever low. There's some more dust. Let me just go ahead and burn this stuff up. Let's see, what are you doing? You're still making an utter crap ton of steel. Let me just pull that out. It's probably going to start putting more stuff in there. No? Okay, well. Yes, it was. Oh, it's going all over the place. Crap. There we go. Not too much of a horrible mess. Let me just pull that out. I want that in there. Oops. Yeah, that's going to take it a minute, but it'll figure itself out. I'm probably going to utterly destroy and screw up the recipe I had going on in here. Just pull this out and reset it later. What else is going on in my childhood? I had some crazy fun times. I don't honestly know if I talked much enough about my stepbrother or not, but he was still crazy as hell. Like, literally, my wife goes on vacation, and I say that on my Facebook page, and my stepbrother messages me in my Facebook asking me if, like, why didn't I go? Why did I stay? Was I planning on looking for a good time with somebody else while my wife was gone? I'm like, oh my god, this guy's a sleazebag from hell. No, I'm not going to do anything else on the side. I'm very faithful to my crazy wife. I love her very much. So, yeah, he's still pretty crazy in my opinion, and still sleazy. He actually had some tough times the last year. His apartment burnt down, so he had to move. Somebody broke into his house with him and his girl sleeping, and the guy he didn't steal anything. He stood in front of their bed and just watched them sleep for like 10 minutes before somebody woke up and noticed him. And it just creeped the hell out of my stepbro. I'm like, who the hell does that? I mean, if you're going to break into a house, at least steal stuff, then just don't be horribly, horribly freaking creepy as hell. I mean, maybe it's a good thing he didn't steal anything, because my stepbrother probably had like a big screen TV. I don't know if he had a nice computer or not. Several game systems, that kind of stuff. And it's just freaking weird. So, chrome. I've got a lot of chrome. Well, that's good news. These need to be in plate form, don't they? I'll just platify that and platify that and get some more. It's still not done. This thing's slow as hell on that stuff. Where did I get this block? I don't remember where I broke that out of. Why is this in my hand? I do not know. Oh well, I'll figure it out later. So, got any plates for me? Nope. Wait, no! Ah, I don't want to blockify it, I want to platify it. Let's get 14 will work. There we go. How can I break this up this way? What do I do with this? Uses. How do I turn this back into bars? Since I can't do it on my crafting table. Oh, come on, don't just sit there. I gotta cook it. Oh, that's silly. Fine, I'll just cook the thing and turn it back into bars. I can go back into my system, I don't care. Alright, so I got plates. More plates. A whole bunch of plates. Give me these plates. And let's just, I think it went like that. I just break this up into 4s. It's not even, is it? Oh well. Whatever. Make this 3 times at least. And then I don't have the rest with me. It's over here. Wrong table. So it was like this. Oh, my stomach just growled. I ought to get something to eat soon. Man, I'm hungry. Well, I was on vacation, but I'm usually the cook of the house anyway. So I can make whatever I want, even though the place is empty. Oh god. I'm actually having a rough time this month. Money-wise, but oh well, it happens. Alright, there we go. I've got 3 highly advanced machine blocks, and almost the stuff enough to make another. And I can make this advanced machine casing soonish. So I need more chrome plates. Oh god. Plate. And I'll get some more of those chrome. I got a lot of chrome still. That's good news. I don't know when I made all that up. Must have been a while ago. Slap some in there randomly. How are these doing? Data storage circuits thingies. I got 12, and I got more coming. Alright. Let's drag all this out of here. Something like this. With advanced circuits. And iridium. That'll make me 4. So this is enough to make it like that. Okay, that's all I need for the moment. So I got a bunch of extra parts and bits and bobs for later. And I need plates. Getting all this mess out of my way. You there, you're in my way. Lag and just slap it on the floor. Come on, why you gotta do that? I got gunk on my mouse? No, that's good. And I need plates. Yeah, it really feels like I got something going on with my mouse. What the hell's wrong with you? Gotta blow my mouse. Alright. Advanced machine casings. I really don't know how many of these I need for what I'm going to do. I want to get that particular thing up pretty high, and I think I need like 16 or 18 of these freaking things. I'll just go whip out the page over here that you guys can't see and take a look for an industrial blast furnace. And to make it capable, I need how many? 16 advanced, 18 reinforced. Okay then. So I got 8. I'm gonna have to make this more. Oh crap. So I need one more set of that, which is enough for now. And then I need... where's my everything? Okay, I got stuff over here. Machine blocks. So I need probably a couple more. I need at least one more machine block with the advanced alloy. I think. Yeah. Need chrome plates, titanium plates. I need 2 more of each, or at least 1 more titanium. Oh. Well then. I don't have any titanium at all, whatsoever. Alright, how do you make that stuff? Titanium. Titanium dust. Titanium... tiny piles. How do you make that? Come on. I hate it when you hit U on these recipes. Or actually, I'd probably supposed to hit R on it. Just hit that. Oh, okay, so I need bauxite, an electrical, an electrolyzer. Oh, that's something else I was wanting to do. Grind up all my bauxite in that machine over there. Well, let's try that. B, A, bauxite. I just need one piece to get the whole thing going. And then we'll grind the crap out of it. That'll be pretty cool. Actually, I need to put it here. Bauxite. And there we go. Grinding my bauxite. What does this give me? Bauxite and aluminum dust. Oh, even more aluminum. Nice. It's probably going to take me a while to get enough stuff for that, so maybe for next episode I'll actually finish working on that thingy and getting some titanium going and some tungsten steel and things like that. So, box BAU. I don't have much yet, but it'll come eventually. Slap that in here, and I'll eventually end up with some titanium. So, peeps, that's probably long enough for this episode, and I'll catch you guys later and next time. Have fun.